Morning. Well, he's got some big news, and he wants me to make sure to pass it on to the world. Turns out he's just threatening about that Dubai thing. He doesn't want his children to suffer, and he does not want to waste work. But he did want to get a point across. That is exactly how not to live. The world needs to realize you're in boot camp. Simple is better. If you want to run around in a $2,000 suit and the most expensive car in the world and have your Rolexes and your diamonds, you're not going to be welcomed in heaven. And from now on, we're just going to call it heaven. You know what? The Nexus thing, it's not even the real word either. There is no word for it here. Heaven is the only one that we can really understand. But the real truth is you don't want to go to heaven. You want to go to the other realm where angels exist. Heaven really is for White Walkers only. People who just barely made the cut. They have no magic. And they cannot open portals. So they cannot leave the surface. They have to walk everywhere. I talked to him about this REM sleeper up there. I said, well, if we don't have cells, then why do we need that? Turns out the physics of up there, we can't comprehend either. We cannot until we're there. Will we understand the laws of physics up there? And so a lot of times I'm using the word magic. It's to let you know that there is a real physics of laws of physics there. But just like to a caveman, a microwave is magic. We are cavemen to the technology and the physics of heaven. But the REM sleep is still real up there, but it's for a different than what it is here. And it only takes minutes. See me, I get these visions of walking into a Borg station to get yourself realigned with your soul, but he says it's not like that either. You just pretty much lay down and do it, and then you're done. A few minutes. But yeah, the Dubai thing is it's just God's wake-up call to the world. You know, there's a reason to have good things. Footwear, yeah, we don't want cheap footwear. That's not good for our avatar. But blue jeans and a t-shirt, yeah, that's cool. But soon we're going to find that technologies are going to be available to the whole world, and we're going to be able to make fabrics that are much better, much more comfortable, and don't get stained. And People quit worrying about fashion and blue jeans and quit buying those jeans that are literally on the edge of falling apart already, right off the friggin' shelf. And that's what it's really about. It's not that we all look alike, but that we all get the best in the boot camp that we can. Best set of comfortable clothes, good footwear, good stuff in their living quarters, a reliable vehicle. I often said that we really needed to have a car that stopped at red lights. Wow, if we could just do that, man, all the accidents that would stop. You could not run a red light. This car is not going to let you do it. I mean, we got them now to keep it in the lane. But he says that that's technology that will get handled with the automated driving, which is happening. We really will get into a car one day and just put in your destination, and if you're late, you're late. The car can only get you there that fast, because it's going to obey the laws and the rules of the road. But we'll have no accidents anywhere. And that's already in the works. So good products, safe cars, then comes housing. Back in the day, the projects, which had good meaning behind them, but because of greed, never really worked out. But it's going to now. Not only that, but architectural design will make them far beautiful than they were ever planned before. With plants and sidewalks, and where you can literally live in a building that you walk everywhere with ease. And, short of an elevator for all the different elevations, trees in it. Yeah, there's going to be some cool designs come up. And so the world we live in now will be completely different from the world from 100 years from now. That's when I'm done with my apprenticeship. And I'll be in your hearts. Till then, I'm just standing by, watching, learning. But we can dream. If we can dream it, we can build it. And we can make it. But we need to think here in the beginning of the right approaches to it. Doing it right saves a ton of effort and costs, and sets us on the right foot into the next 100 years. And see, right now, we're going to spend the next 10 years developing the technologies that are the best in the world, so that everyone has that technology and has those abilities. and has those factories and has those jobs. So that's every country leader's job, is to get those factories built. No more will anybody hold back technology. Hold it for greedy purposes. That's what needs to stop. But it's going to take us a minute. But I do have faith in humanity, that it does want this, and it is prepared to get its hands dirty to do it, so that all of us can go to heaven with honor. It's eternal there, guys. It's kick back in the easy chair and look at what you did. Time. Another time. Coors Light time. I've always been partial to Coors Light because they come from my town where I'm born. Oh boy. It's going to be a beautiful world. All we got to know is who's on board. St. Patrick, Christ the second, your second king, his second son. I don't know.